Welcome to Phatifornia. I'm Fathead, the governor. This is a region view of Phatifornia, right around where Fatimento is, which is the capital city. This is SimCity 4 rush hour, and this is the transportation view of the region. This is just going to be a sample of what you're going to see on my next update for Phatifornia. Okay, this is northern Phatifornia. As you can see, Quesadilla is City 5. It's the capital, it's the county seat for northern Phatifornia. And this is an example of what I have to do for every update partially. First thing I'd have to do is change the names of the city and mayor, and then connect neighbor deals, which is which is partly what I'm going to talk about today. First of all of the cities in northern Phatifornia get their power and water just from this city, like this city, and that city, and that city, and that city, all of them. I'm going to be, that's been the way it's been for all three counties since the beginning, but as of right now, I'm going to be changing that. Basically, each row, this row, and then this row, and then this row, are going to have the neighbor deals for one city is going to do all the neighbor deals for that row instead of the whole county. So for instance, this row, which has 5 and 6, right now 5 gives power to 1, 6, and 12, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to change is I'm going to change 5 to only do 6 and the rest of this row. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking the neighbor deals off of 5 to 1, and eventually 5 to 12. And basically what I'm going to do is give you an example by just changing what I have to do for row 1, and then I'm going to just do the rest of the whole state. But I just wanted to give you an example of what I'm doing for this part. This is not part of what I normally do for an update, but it's related. Because every time I did an update, I'd have to do the neighbor deals and redo the power, and might have to play a city to extend the power or water or garbage to expand the network past to the new cities. So if I had thought about it, I probably would have done this sooner. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to load 5. So this is going to give you an example of how long it takes just to even load a city and go from the city, from the region view to the city, and then from the city back to the region view. I'm not actually going to do a lot of the neighborhood deal stuff itself and show you other than the main stuff. Okay, so this is the budget view for number 5, and we're gonna click on neighbor deals. Oops, my bad. Neighbor deals, and no, that's not neighbor deals either. Let's try neighbor deals. Okay, so as you can see right now, number 5 is selling that much power to 6, and that much to 1, and that much to 12. And the same with water and power, water and garbage. So what I'm going to only do right now is I want to change that to cancel, and that one to cancel, and then come down here to this one and cancel it. This process over all the cities is going to take some time, so that's why there's going to be a delay in this update coming out. So now I'm going to save the city, and you get to see an example of, well, there's all the power plants. Those are my own nuclear power plants, and these are waste the energy that I did myself. The city also has my own water pumps in it, water towers. Now I'm going to show you how long it takes to go to save and exit and go back to the region view. As you can see, it does take some amount of time. "10 hours later." Just kidding. This is another reason. Okay, we're finally there. Okay, so in the first row, this is City 3, or New Springfield. So this is going to be the neighbor deal city for this row, the very top row. And because it's New Springfield, this is going to be perfect for the neighbor deals, because then it can have the my nuclear power plant in honor of Homer. And of course, The Simpsons. So I've already disconnected one's power lines that the neighborhood deals from 5 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to 3. So now what I have to do in here is put in power plants, water pumps, water towers, and then garbage handling, and get it to where the neighbor deals work for 3 to 4, and then I can reestablish 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. Okay, so I put 2 of my power plants right here, and then one of my modified trash waste to energy, and then one of my own water towers here. This should be enough for the neighborhood deals to 2 and 1. Let's hope so. The connections from 3 to 4 I just left in because they didn't need to be changed. Let's see what happens. Okay, so to finish this row off, I had to only add one more water tower, but everything else was what I had in it. This concludes what I needed to do for row 1. I have many more rows to do. However, this concludes the video part. Sometime after this, I have a few more things to do, and then I'll be ready for the update at Simtropolis.